Welcome to this episode of Fast Radio. This episode of Fast Radio is brought to you by Revolution Home Buyers. Revolution Home Buyers is a full-service real estate investment company that pays cash for houses and closes in as little as 3 to 7 days. You can visit revolutionhomebuyers.com for more information, or you can call their office at 817-791-7002. Hey, it's Friday, and that means only one thing. It's time for Fast Friday. Hey, I'm your host, James Like. I'm with you every single Friday for 5 to 10 minutes just to give you some encouragement, to give you some kind of inspiration, to get you through the weekend so that you can start Monday off with a bang. So today I want to continue talking about wealth, and today I want to focus on wealth of relationships. Wealth of relationships. So the question today is, are you wealthy? Are you rich in your relationships? You know, a lot of people measure their relationships by how many relationships they have and how close they are to those people in the relationships. And so to me, I would rather have 5 super close friends that I can tell all to rather than 30 that are all surface level relationships. But how do you get to the point where you can have 3 to 5 solid people that know you well, that you can be 100% with? How do you get into a relationship where that trust is solid and where you can open up and share freely on both sides, just being reciprocal? We're going to talk about that today. And then also we're going to talk about being rich in our relationships with our spouses and our kids. So to get all this started, a couple of years ago, there was an instance where I was sitting down with my friend and we were having lunch and in the middle of the work day. And he said, "James, you are impossible to have lunch with." And I said, "Are you kidding me? We have lunch once a week." And he said, "I know that. You're here and we're drinking and we're having lunch, but you're not really here." So you see, I was on my phone the whole hour that we had lunch, following up with text, following up with emails, answering social media questions or posts, and I wasn't really present. It kind of broke my heart when he said that, because here all along I'm thinking I'm giving this guy an hour a week, and yet the time for him wasn't even valuable. The time that I was in his presence and that I was having lunch with him was really a waste of his time, because of what was I doing? I was focused on other things and not on that relationship and building that relationship. Then I began to look and I said to myself, how many other relationships am I treating this same way? Sure enough, I found that I had other friends that I was doing that to. Sure enough, I was doing that to my wife. And sure enough, I was doing that to my 4 daughters. That broke my heart to know that my time that I thought, hey, I'm home at 6 o'clock every night and I'm spending 3-4 hours with my wife and my kids and they have me, but they really did not have me. You see, yes, there was a relationship, but I don't know that I could measure that relationship as really high on the scale of wealth. You got to have focused time. You've got to be present in the moment. And so I took a challenge that I challenged myself with about being present in every moment. Now it's been about 3 years, maybe now it's been about 2 years probably, since my ringer has been on my phone. If you go to lunch with me, my phone stays in my pocket unless you get up and you go to the restroom or something. I may check my text or my email, but I no longer get notifications. So you're not going to hear the ding, 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 whatever. And so then this enables me to be 100% present in the moment with that person. Let me tell you what the result has been. The result has been better relationships. I have 3 to 5 solid brothers that come from all different backgrounds that I can literally go have dinner with, and I can totally open up. They can totally open up. And guess what? I bring value back to them because I'm present in the moment. So here's the challenge for you. I want you to take a look at where you're at. Take a look at the last 5 or 6 lunches that you've had, or dinners, or time with the wife, or time with the husband, or time with the kids. And I want you to evaluate that and ask yourself, have I been present in the moment? Am I hearing everything that they're saying? Am I actually building a relationship? See, being present in the moment caused me to take a look at my relationship with my wife. And if you follow me on social media, I always will post our date nights, which are non-negotiable, and the goal is to have them every single week. Now, there are some weeks that we're busy, or I'm traveling, or things are going on, kids' events and recitals and concerts and all this kind of stuff that we have to do for the kids. But the goal is every single Friday night, my wife and I go out for a very well-planned date. Sometimes they're spontaneous, but really I try to put some thought into it so that she knows I love her and knows that I care. And it's during those times that we say no business talk, no kid talk, because she's with the kids all day long at the house. So let's get together. Let's dream a little bit. Let's think about and talk about the next vacation that we're going to take. Let's talk about different passions that we have in our life or whatever that are outside of the realm of what we're doing for our job, quote unquote. And it gives us an opportunity to have fun and we connect. Some coach of mine here says love plus fun equals connection. Then with my kids, it's a daily deposit into their lives. And I'm still working on this one. It's hard when you got 4 guys, but I love them, each one, so much. And each one of them I want to feed into. Each one of them I want to share wisdom with. Each one of them I want to raise to be great contributors to this society. And I want them to be raised to be great people and lovers of people, mission-minded, and all of those things. So in order to do that, I have to take time with them individually. So my older daughter, 16 now, she requires a little bit more time at this age in life. So every other week, we go on a date. Same scenario as everything else. Put the phones away. We may do a little selfie. We may take some pictures and post on Facebook and do some stuff like that just because it's fun to do. But otherwise, the phones go away. And I get to know her a little bit more, and I get to connect with her a little bit more. And then the other girls, I'll take them on double dates. The 2 middle girls, 4 and 6, I'll take them on double dates. But here's one thing that I did a couple weeks ago, and it should go without saying that this has to be done more often. But I took the time before I left for work, and I hugged and talked and said encouraging things in each one of their ears as I hugged them. And that blew them away. And I noticed that when I do stuff like that, the connection grows. So, are you wealthy in your relationships? Are you taking the time to be present in the moment? Because if you're not, I bet you that relationships are crumbling around you. If you're not, I bet you there are friends that never invite you to go do something because they know that you're not going to be there anyway and that you're all about yourself. Come on, be real with yourself today. Are you present in the moment? I challenge you to look around. Comment below if you're on Facebook. If you're listening on Stitcher or iTunes, send me over an email and let me know that, hey, this episode has brought value to me. I'm taking the challenge. Please keep me accountable, James, to make sure that you are doing what you should do to go to another level in your relationships. Until next time, and I'll see you next Friday, I wish you much freedom and much success. Thank you for listening to this episode of Fast Radio. If this episode brought you value today and you want to impact someone else, tag a friend below in the comments and like our Facebook page for new episodes every Friday. And as always, you can visit our show notes page for all of the finer details. Once again, make sure to give us a like and have a good weekend.